316 Oyster Bar. This is 316 Owen Drive, kind of down at the south end of Fayetteville. This is my new favorite urban parking lot. I've never had a favorite urban parking lot before. They've got quite a few cool things going on here. I just wanted to kind of video capture them. It kind of feels like you're in Florida when you're here, and I'll show you why. You got some really nice palmetto specimens. I don't know how tall that thing is overall. I mean, it's got 14-15 foot of trunk. So, and then look down here. Look at this. Yeah, they got the oyster shells all over the ground. That's cool. Look, what's this? You know what that is. It's a doggone palmetto. Oyster shells. Oh, look, there's more of that Smilax bone and ox. Just like it knows what it's doing here. Just like it's a native, because it is. Look at these palmettos. I like that one on the end. It's really thick and bushy. It's cool. More oyster shells on the ground. I've been walking around filming. People are probably like, what is that freak doing? Yeah, I'm kind of a freak. That's okay. Crepe myrtles, of course, you gotta love them when they have this beautiful arbutus kind of bark going on. That reminds me of an arbutus Menziesii. Palmettos around here are normally commercial. They're sometimes residential, but most of the place you see them will be commercial. No business paid to put in random size palmettos here. Those are, I'm almost certain those are volunteers. They're all the way down to the door over there. And then I'm gonna run you through this little shrubbery. It's just all over the place. There's a volunteer Nandina. That's pretty cool. I mean, look. I don't know what this evergreen thing is. That a holly or a ilex or a carex or I don't know. But if you try and dig those up, I'm not saying I would ever do that. If you ever try and dig up a sable, they don't transplant well. I know this already, but the trunk goes down before it goes up. It's kind of wild the way that it does that. Look at that one. That's why they're supposed to be so good in like hurricanes and stuff, because they got a boat anchor buried underground. Look at that guy. That's 7 feet tall. That's cool. I'll show you these palmettos up here. There's some Nandinas underneath. This is a cool little triple planting. Those are big, man. Those are big, thick trunks. I know that they water this daily with, they have little pop-up sprinklers. Most Nandinas around here don't look too good. These are some of the better looking Nandinas I've seen. And I think it's because of the irrigation. The ones up in the Pacific Northwest look great. They look perfectly at home. These here, these are among the best looking Nandinas I've seen since I've been here. So I love it when you've got crazy pendulous fronds hanging all over the place, or not fronds but leaflets. More volunteers. There's a Cordyline australis. Trachycarpus don't do well over here on the East Coast. I had a conversation with Gary from Gary's Nursery. They don't like the sand. It doesn't kill them though. What ultimately kills them is the nematodes. They can handle sand, but they do better in clay. The best looking East Coast trackies are in clay soil, from what Gary said. This one's making seed. Look at that. Kind of looks like the flower stalk was probably pruned. I mean, there's only green fronds on that, so they kind of over prune it. This is a good looking stand of Nandinas. I know they don't get as colorful when they're in shade, but they kind of reach up and out, and you can kind of see the leaflet shape a little better. Berries like crazy. Trying to see if there's volunteer Nandinas underneath it. They were across the parking lot though. So all right, that's it. 316 Oyster Bar. There's some ridiculous song from the early 2000s about a paradise in a parking lot, but I'm not going to sing it to you. This is not paradise, but it's pretty cool.